Patrick Mahomes, the face of the NFL.
Mahomes all the way back, turning the corner, fires downfield, caught, touchdown.
Three-time Super Bowl champion, a record breaker, a legacy maker, a man who changed the quarterback position, and already one of the greatest players to step onto the football field.
Mahomes looks over the middle, open man, Travis Kelce, touchdown!
But of all his many accomplishments, there were 8 times Mahomes absolutely shocked the world. And the first one was a game for the record books, November 16th, 2018.
Hey, let's see what we got! Right here.
This was Mahomes' first year as a full-time starter in the league. Not just that, this was only Mahomes' 3rd game since he started. And on that faithful Sunday afternoon in Pittsburgh, the world was introduced to the greatness that Patrick Mahomes could become.
Mahomes, timing route, down the sideline, it's caught, touchdown, Tyreek Hill!
326 passing yards.
Mahomes, cannon, touchdown, Chris Conley! The Chiefs strike quickly.
82.1% completion. 6 touchdowns.
Mahomes looking downfield, fires, Travis Kelce, touchdown, tremendous grab by Kelce.
And 0 interceptions.
Mahomes swings it to the outside, Hunt works his way in for the touchdown. Terrell Edmonds, the rookie, couldn't bring him down.
His 154.8 passer rating is still the best of his career. And in that high-octane offensive shootout, the Chiefs knew it was time to hand Mahomes the keys to the team. The Chiefs won that game. Mahomes won the MVP that year, and a new chapter in the NFL's history began to write itself. But as great as that performance was, Patrick then gave us the lights-out Mahomes special. It was Week 8 against the New York Jets on November 1st, 2020. The Chiefs and Mahomes came into the game with big expectations.
Jet sweep. Here comes Hardman, blockers ahead, off he goes into the end zone, a touchdown.
But Mahomes surpassed them all. He single-handedly manhandled the Jets for a blowout of 35-9.
Mahomes winding up, going deep to the end zone, touchdown, Tyreek Hill.
416 passing yards.
Going deep to the end zone, touchdown, 36-yard laser.
5 touchdowns, 0 interceptions.
And now he is thrown free. Let's see, touchdown.
31 of 42 completed passes, and those stellar stats made him New York's public enemy #1 for a long time. However, a few months after that, the world learned that when it comes to Mahomes, no lead is big enough. On January 12, 2020, the Chiefs hosted the improbable Houston Texans team in the AFC divisional round as the heavy favorites.
We'll try to get it up top. They'll go deep, wide open is Stills, and no one near him for a Houston touchdown on the opening drive.
But when the game started, an easy win quickly turned into every Chiefs fan's nightmare. The Texans stormed out of the gate.
Colquitt is blocked, and it's picked up by the Texans to run it in for the touchdown.
And after 19 minutes, the score was 24-0 for the Texans.
Anger on the hold, and the kick is good.
Fast forward 10 minutes later, and before halftime even started, Mahomes and the Chiefs turned it around.
Touchdown,
and went to the locker room with a 28-24 lead.
Here's Mahomes looking, open field for a moment. He may have been past the line of scrimmage. It's called a touchdown.
That's insane. Sounds impossible. Well, the world thought as much. But they learned that when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback, then nothing is impossible.
We are dominating them on every single play. We just keep dominating. Don't worry about talking. We just keep dominating every play.
The Chiefs would go on to score 41 unanswered points.
Drives it in for the touchdown.
And win the game with ease. Mahomes' numbers: 321 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. But numbers aside, leading your team to 24 points in 10 minutes
Flings it, caught, touchdown, Kelce.
Is nothing short of the NFL record books. And Mahomes proved one more time that his destiny was greatness. But then there was the first of many Lombardi trophies. February 3rd, 2020 will forever remain a special date in Mahomes' career. That night, Patrick won his first of many Super Bowls.
Something I've wanted to say my whole life. I'm going to Disney World.
Can I go with you?
Yeah, everybody's invited.
Looking at the stats, Mahomes didn't play his best game ever, nor a top 5 game. But when his team needed him the most, a then 24-year-old Mahomes carried his team on his shoulders to bring the Lombardi Trophy to Kansas for the first time in 50 years.
Mahomes looking to flip, takes it in for the touchdown.
If you remember, at the end of the third quarter, the San Francisco 49ers were ahead by 10 points, and with only 15 minutes left, the much-experienced 49ers seemed poised to pencil in another Super Bowl win. But at that moment, Mahomes put on his cape and proved why he would be staking a claim as the NFL's greatest quarterback.
First and goal, pass, open, touchdown, Kelsey, Chiefs are back in it.
Just in the last quarter, Mahomes produced 141 passing yards and 2 touchdowns.
Williams, touchdown, Kansas City.
Leading his team to an improbable win. Talk about being locked in. Mahomes took it to another level. Speaking of comebacks and not giving up, let us revisit a game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns.
Every single play, every chance we get, we dominate. Play for the guy beside you, play for this stadium, play for everybody. Let's go, baby.
On September 12th, 2021. How should we summarize this? Simple.
Drive as Chubb has all kinds of room, and he can walk right into the end zone for the touchdown.
Every time the Chiefs needed a big play, their magician delivered.
He's being chased as he heaves it down the down. The man is there. It's Hill able to get away from John Johnson, who was in the locker room to start the quarter,
leaving the Browns fans in disbelief. It was 10 minutes till the end of the game, and the Chiefs were down by 9. And what did Mahomes do? He did what Mahomes does.
Quick throw, Kelsey, not stopping him, finds the end zone.
337 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns.
It's Kelsey reaches.
And a rushing TD. I think by that point, the entire NFL should have learned one important lesson. Never write the Chiefs off. But it seems some teams didn't. But then there was the instant classic that forced a rule change. On January 23rd, 2022, the Bills and the Chiefs played a game in the AFC divisional round that would be considered one of the most entertaining games of the last decade.
Getty's gonna take off and succeed. Did he get the pylon? Touchdown.
If you were late for the game and came in for the last 2 minutes of the regulation time, you would still be in for 31 points that came after.
Bills are there, end zone, and Pringle is there. What a catch! Touchdown, Kansas City.
After a back-and-forth offensive shootout with 154 minutes till the end,
Down the middle, it's Hill in the open, cuts it upfield. He might be gone. He is. Kansas City takes the lead.
the score was 26-21 for the Chiefs. But then, magic happened. Bills scored a touchdown and converted for 2 points. Then Mahomes took 50 seconds to take his team down the field and score a touchdown to retake the lead.
Takes the handoff. Oh, somehow they missed him. He dives and he scores.
But that didn't stop Josh Allen and the Bills. It took them 49 seconds to return the favor and score for another TD, taking over the lead. And at that moment, all seemed lost for Kansas. They needed to move the ball at least 50 yards down the field to get in position to try a field goal to tie the game. And all that in 13 seconds. And how did that end? Sit back and enjoy the show.
The kick is good. It's going to overtime.
That night, Mahomes added another adjective next to his name, clutch.
Looking to the end zone for the win. He caught it. Ball game. Chiefs to the championship game.
If you think that that was impressive, then you'll appreciate that Patrick showed us all that pain is only a state of mind. February 12th, 2023. The Chiefs versus the Eagles for the Super Bowl. Yes, the game was a thriller till the end. And yes, Mahomes threw for 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. But it wasn't his arm that won the game, it was his legs and his heart. During a divisional game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, Mahomes suffered a high ankle sprain that would normally sideline a person for 6 to 8 weeks.
As the Chiefs took that 30-second timeout, now Mahomes is trying to come back out there on the field.
He's back, but it's different right now.
But Mahomes knew what was at stake and played through the injury until the last snap in the Super Bowl.
Going to go up top on 3rd and 1, and he has to run for it. Is it there? End zone. Caught. Travis Kelce with the touchdown on 4th and 1.
And although there were times when the coaching staff wanted Mahomes to leave those games, and the pain was clearly visible on his face. Patrick never considered that an option.
Mahomes now going to tuck it and run, and he is taken down.
In the key moments of the Super Bowl, he used his legs to scramble for the first down and cement his name in the history books. And in those moments, Mahomes proved his heart was as big as his cannon of an arm. And then there were the games he did this, a deep ball bomb.
2nd and 5. Mahomes, he's got a strong arm. He's going to air it out. Down the field, has Hill. Hill with the catch and the touchdown.
A sidearm bullet.
Little sidearm connection. He is able to get that right around, I believe, his Hightower.
A David Copperfield escape act.
Shifts to the left. Here's a 3rd and 2. Mahomes dancing around, spinning around twice. Finds freedom. And in the end zone, he finds Kelsey. They connect again for a touchdown.
Left-handed pass? Why not?
4-man rush. Mahomes under pressure, flips it.
Did you see that?
I thought it was left-handed.
I thought he threw it left-handed too.
Whatever this is called,
From the 2, Mahomes escaping, on the move. Mahomes stops, spins, flips it forward for the touchdown.
and this.
Mahomes, he'll just chuck it ahead, and it's caught. McKinnon has that next gear.
Mahomes has played in 114 NFL games in his career to date. Multiply that number by 10, and you will get the number of times he left us in awe and shocked the NFL world. And although he still has a long way to go to reach the GOAT status, if there is one player that could dethrone Tom Brady, his name would be Patrick Mahomes II.